Hello, welcome to round 13 of Grand Prix Montreal. Brian David Marshall here with Randy Bueller. We're watching Kenji Egashira, who is on your right leading off against Brendan McNamara. Both of these players are 10-2.
Yep.
Both of these players need some wins.
Yep. If they want to top 8, if they want to qualify for the Pro Tour, they need to run off some wins. Back against the wall time. Kenji Egashira is Numat the Nummy of streaming fame.
Super Series Standard, your round 5 pairings are now up.
Got to watch his draft.
Yeah, ended up in a red-blue deck. Kind of made that adjustment very quickly in the draft.
Yep.
That he was going to be red-blue.
And he managed to set it up where he's sort of heavy red, splash blue, 9 mountain, 8 island, which sets up the 2 faded conflagrations.
Right.
Never got a Dragon's Mantle, did he?
No,
he didn't come back.
Yeah, because there was definitely a red-white drafter at the table.
Yeah, sounds right.
Two-headed giant seal. Last call.
So this is nice. He's going to upkeep. Yeah, upkeep the magma jet.
Very smart. This way he gets to scry and control his draw phase. Is that land?
No, you're fine.
Yeah, let's move that. Did he push them both? No, he put one in his hand and one on the bottom, I think.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think people upkeep their scry spells enough. Oh. Turn Centaur. Who do you want?
So,
Do you have Rescue from the Underworld?
here we are. So, we did not get you have 2 now in your hand? And we're counting backwards in that?
Is he thinking about who to mill here?
I think Kenji was thinking,
Okay.
is Kenji bluffing stymied hope there?
Failing to draw.
Or is he just thinking?
Is a required
Kenji staring
action
over at him.
that we could fix right now. So all we've done is play the centaur.
Oh, the judge.
Draw your card. And we'll keep going.
What happened?
Kenji missed the draw.
Kenji literally forgot to draw a card?
Yeah.
Scry upkeep is not as good if you don't then proceed to your draw phase.
No, he would end up getting it.
So did the judge make him draw the card retroactively?
Mills a couple good ones there.
Yes.
Siren of the Fang Coast.
But does not mill the one he put on top with
Faded
the...
Conflagration and a Nimbus Naiad.
Do you return Centaur your opponent just blind? Like if my deck isn't like a Phoenix deck or something that's decking, I'm always afraid they're going to have some way to take advantage of it.
Main phase, Faded Conflagration, your Centaur,
out of the way.
Scry 2, because you did it on your turn. You can also get that Scry. You don't have to do it as a sorcery. You only have to do it on your turn.
Oh,
you
it works upkeep?
You can actually do those spells during your upkeep and
Nice.
get to Scry. And then gets in for 2 with the Cerebus. No double black for Brendan.
Yep.
Looks like he's sitting on a Freaker's Cure.
And was that hard cast Cameron Lamp pad? That's not a good turn 5 play. If you don't have any creatures, you got to run something out there. But yeah, not exactly the way he drew it up.
Here comes Flamespeaker Adept.
Okay. No tricks that would allow the Cerberus to attack through Cameron Lamp pad. The planes.
This looks like Scholar. Yep. So Scholar has the ability to...
Oh, jeez. Kenji looking a little nervous. He just bumped the table and flashed his Griptide.
Uh-oh.
Like he hit the edge of the table, bumped his hand up and over. I mean, if Brendan was looking anywhere remotely close, he saw the Griptide.
He drew a Divination.
Pardon?
He did draw a Divination here.
Okay. It's a pretty good draw phase. Sure.
Draws another divination.
Okay. It sounds like a plan. If he really needs, like, Nimbus Naiad. He wind up with 2 Nimbus Naiads?
He did.
Nimbus Naiad would be so good here.
He did mill 1 Nimbus Naiad.
Okay. Yeah, Lampad blocks Cerberus. That makes sense. It's just a trade.
Right, you take 2. Yep. And he's going to dig. 2 more cards. That looks like a lightning strike, so he's got a fair amount of control here.
Yeah. Scholar's 1/4 though.
Yeah.
Most of his burn does 3. Read the bones. I'll see your
He's like,
divination. I'll raise you or read the bones.
Oh, and that's a divine verdict.
Hmm.
Still no second swamp farm.
That part's definitely a little awkward. His
Stop.
mana base is 9/9, so
He says, "I'm not going to put any. I'm going to respect your combat checks. I'm just attacking with the scholar
in
here.
for
You've
one.
drawn 4 cards last turn.
yeah, Brandon's mana base is 9/9, so this is kind of unfortunate. I never feel bad when the 10/7 guy fails to draw us 2 mana of a color. But 9/9 guy kind of deserves it.
Right, he even went so far as to play the 18th land.
Exactly, exactly. So Kenji's on Griptide Lightning Strike.
Yes.
Island. I mean, both players seem a little bit flooded here. They've both done some scrying and some card drawing, but neither one of them has much in the way of threats. Kenji ahead on board. I mean, winning, but
Here comes
kind of a
divine
motley
verdict
crew.
yeah. That Flame Speaker Adept's going to get verdicted here, I think. Yeah.
It's kind of an, I've got a bunch of removal, you've got a bunch of removal.
Yep. I got a bunch of land, you got a bunch of land.
Satyr Rambler is the last man standing.
Although McNamara is, like I said, a little constrained by not having that second swamp. Did he draw that?
Oh, wow. Yeah, he does have 6 cards in his hand, doesn't he?
Yeah. I mean, he's had a Farika's Cure since,
On
like,
demand, two-headed
since
giant
jump.
23. On demand, two-headed giant draft number 23. Please report to the side events banner in the center of the room.
Center of the Underworld is going to eat a lightning strike.
Yes. I don't know. He didn't draw land this turn, obviously.
Oh, you might Griptide?
I think I might Griptide here, but
You could do both. I mean, you could Griptide the Scholar to
Sure.
clear a path for Satyr Rambler. Yeah, I would Lightning Strike the Sentry and Griptide the Scholar.
right. McNamara's down to 9.
Super Sunday Sealed. Your round 5 pairings are now up.
Do you have a God's Willing? That was the question.
Right.
The answer is
Absolutely. I like the play. Kenji would really like to do is draw another business spell.
no.
Vaporkin,
Yeah,
that'll
this
do.
way. Yep.
Vaporkin's fine here.
Get you to 7.
Yeah, Scholar comes off the top, right back into play. A lot of cards in Brendan McNamara's hand.
Is that a mnemonic wall?
Unfortunate draw.
It is.
Oh, jeez. He can mnemonic wall for Faded Conflagration, kill the Scholar, crack for 4.
I don't think he has enough mana to do
He's
both
got a land in his
here.
hand. I think he does. Oh, 5. No, you're right.
Yeah.
It's 1 short. It's 1 short.
Do you get conflagration or do you get lightning strike?
I mean, Scholar's 4 toughness. I get conflagration.
Okay.
And then I might do your trick. I'm casting it in upkeep.
Yeah.
I'm absolutely casting it in my upkeep.
So Brendan wants that second swamp. He wants to kill that flyer.
Survey says there it is. Griptide kept it away for a turn.
So that turns on a variety of cards in his deck, too.
Yes.
He could have a Hythonia the Cruel. He could have a Keepsake Gorgon.
Yes.
I know he's got a Farika's Cure that he's been holding for a while.
I think Farika's Cure Vaporkin is the right play here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Gets him to 8. Kenji can't quite get through. I mean, he's gonna Fated Conflagrate.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And he's doing it upkeep. Hopefully this time he remembers to draw the card.
Scry 2. Ooh, there's a Crackling Triton.
Did he go top bottom? Yeah, top bottom. And draw phase, hit you for 2. Play another beater.
Unless you forget a lot. Yeah. Yeah, it's true. You forget.
You holding 2 lands to bluff with?
Yes.
I don't know.
I almost feel like that's worked against him a little bit.
Well, I don't think he missed a land drop before the mnemonic wall.
Okay.
I don't think. But yeah, once you're holding 2, you have to worry, like, can I draw something that's going to make me wish I had all
Can
my
I draw,
lands in play?
yeah, Mnemonic Wall and want to play Conflagration on
Right.
the same turn? Can I? Brendan McNamara is at 6. There's 6 damage on the board right now.
Yes.
So it's your move, Brendan. That looks like it keeps... No, that's a Sip of Hemlock.
While you're tapped out, before you can activate Crackling Triton's ability, get it off the board.
Goes to 4 here, though.
Is it another Griptide?
Yeah. Do you consider Griptiding your own Mnemonic Wall?
Oh, that's funny.
So you can play the Mnemonic Wall, get a Conflagration back?
Well, Conflagration doesn't hit players, right? Is it creatures
No, it
only?
does. Yeah, it's only creatures. Creatures are planeswalkers.
I mean, getting a Lightning Strike might come up,
Yeah.
depending on what Brendan McNamara does here.
Right.
He plays a blocker. I mean, Griptide blocker, you get through and drop him to 2?
Two-headed
I don't know, it's
teams,
tricky.
Song and Sherwood, please report to the side events banner in the center
Oh,
of the
Disciple
room.
of Phoenix. Oh, you're
Two-headed
clearly gonna
giant team,
you're clearly gonna
Song and
Griptide that,
Sherwood, your event
because otherwise you're
is
gonna lose the
beginning.
Griptide. Hilariously, he just played the land. We're talking about having 2 lands to bluff with. There's 2 black pips. If he hadn't played that island, we could show him land.
Your round
Right.
two
He got
pairings
punished
are
in the
now
other
going
direction.
on. 2 p.m. standard.
As it is, you
Your
go trigger
round
on the
two
stack.
pairings are now
He has to
going
decide
on.
whether to Griptide the Disciple or whether to Griptide his Mnemonic Wall. I think that's the debate here.
Right.
He's clearly going to cast the Griptide as a response. I think Disciple?
I think it's got to be
Because it means he's drawing. It means Brendan's drawing a bad card.
Right.
I mean, it is a card capable of blocking Satyr Rambler, but it's not going to hit anything because there's nothing left in Kenji's hand. Whatever he draws, he'll just cast.
The perversity of Griptiding your own Mnemonic Wall is too much for most Magic players to get their
resist.
heads around.
I thought you were going to say too much
No,
to resist.
no. They start scrawling in notebooks and rambling about Carcosa.
Funny. So if he Griptides, does Phoenix take land too? He'll lose
Oh
the
yeah,
land, right?
he'll lose the land.
So he can't actually Mnemonic Wall Conflagration because the Disciple will take his 9th
Right.
land. Because like Griptide the wall, Mnemonic Wall for Conflagration,
right,
kill Disciple.
You Griptide the wall, then he takes nothing because there's no black pips.
Oh, right, of course. Not if you Griptide the wall, there are 2 black pips.
Right. No, I'm saying if you do the Disciple.
That's fine.
Yeah.
But then he
Servant of
doesn't need the land.
Timurat.
That's fine. Oh, Servant of Timurat. That's very relevant. How did he still have a Servant of Timurat in his hand? Never had the chance to play it all these turns. Speaking of relevant creatures,
Yep. Ill-tempered Cyclops.
here's a big one.
Now he's like, oh, play this land.
But not 6.
Yeah, Brendan is not quite close to being out of cards.
He needs to deal with Ill-Tempered Cyclops,
he looks like he's lining up a Gorgon of some type. Yep. Yes. Yep. That is Hythonia the Cruel. So Hythonia's Monstrous is 8, and then you get to destroy all non-Gorgon creatures. You know, kind of a big deal.
Kind of a big deal. So next turn he can do that. 3, 6, 8.
Yep, sends it in.
Yep, Monstrous.
Yep.
Trade.
It has Death Touch.
Yeah, I mean, both those plays are kind of forced on both sides there. Brendan out of gas yet?
Fennex gets another Disciple of Fennex, or the Disciple of Fennex gets a land, yeah.
Serving gets to start attacking. Doesn't get through, of course, but it does trigger the Inspired.
It starts climbing him back.
Right. And the Disciple's enough to hold off Zeta Rambler. God, Kenji's just one Nimbus Naiad from winning the game on the spot. Hasn't really drawn a flag. I guess he had Vaporkin briefly.
You can stack up the top if you need to.
It's gone through a ton of cards.
Yes. Some of those got milled, but he's counting. That only looked like, what, 10 maybe?
Yeah.
Untap, servant trigger. 5, 13.
And some of those are things he's scried to the bottom. Another Disciple. Another land.
All right, there's not a good block for Kenji there because he'll have to lose his Rambler.
Needs to draw some business.
So he drew something. 5 mana. Oh, there's a Stone Shock Giant.
Hello. That wins the game next turn.
Yes, can you kill this?
Yeah, Monstrous ability will prevent Brandon from blocking anything.
And that may be what Kenji was counting to, right? Like, he wasn't, like, worried about being decked, but he's just like, okay,
how many?
What do I have left?
It's like a 15% chance of every draw phase being a Stone Shock Giant.
It just gets better and better.
Right, especially he didn't scribe one to the bottom. What does Brendan have left, though? He's still got 3 cards. I think I see an Observant Alcea. That doesn't really help.
He just skips.
Yeah. Stone Shock Giant. Kenji Egashira got there. He has a smile. He felt that one slipping away, and Brendan was like, oh, I almost, but. New Kenji got.
By the way,
are we gonna make New Kenji happen?
We're gonna. Well, I don't know if we can get it to the judge.
To change the name to
I got
New
a
Kenji?
tweet that Kenji has a new follower as a result of him being. Just might want to tell the judge to tell Kenji that he got a new follower. Just you should do that, Rashad. A new subscriber, yes.
New subscriber. Rashad's gonna do it.
Yeah.
I don't know about this. Guy's playing for Grand Prix top 8.
He might, yeah.
Judge is telling him.
Oh no. We have a name.
Oh, he needs a name.
Greg Henning. Henning.
Well, with Rashad, you never.
Doesn't have a Nick.
Greg Henning is his Twitter. Greg Henning.
Pairings are going up on the Chandra board. Two-headed giant seal deck. Your pairings are going up.
Craig Kenning
Craig Kenning, huh?
is his Twitter name.
All right, well, Craig Kenning, we have ourselves a new subscriber!
Love it. That's every subscriber he gets on a stream. He does that for, right?
Yes.
That's awesome.
I won't look at Twitter for the rest of the match.
Just to make Rashad happy.
Brendan McNamara, pretty good humored there about that.
The backup table is looking over.
Like, what the hell just
They
happened?
didn't give us a troll name, so I thought that
This guy really likes shuffling.
next thing you know.
Yeah, there is actually no 3-minute
Yeah.
rule for shuffling anymore. I saw that on Twitter yesterday.
It's just
As long as you are
play briskly.
right, it's just part of the whole thing where you have to play briskly in Magic.
Yeah, I was thinking about taking Tony during this draft. That wasn't too solid.
That was that had been a fairly frustrating game for Brendan. Just like you said, 18. You play 18 lands. You're like, I play 9 and 9. I just need 2 black here.
Yes. Yep, that's true.
There was something similar to that in my opening deck. If it's not open, it's natural.
Yeah.
Rather open.
Do we have a sense of what happened in the other match?
They're going to game 3.
They're going to game 3 already?
Yeah, they're going to
Wow.
game 3. That was a long game 1. I mean, Kenji was down to... He was counting his library and had like 10
That's true.
cards
That's
left.
true.
I mean, there's
He had
still
like maybe 6 unknown cards, or
something like that.
or 4 unknown cards even.
It might have been 8, but yeah. We're actually, I mean, we're over halfway through the round from a time point of view. 21
Wow.
minutes left out of
If I'd
50.
done that, then I would have gotten here. He wouldn't have capped there.
Oh, not.
But I would have gotten here. Giant.
Now, draws for these guys would be quite bad. I mean, if we're right that there's going to be too many 12 and 2s for all of them to draw. Looks like both players kept 7.
Yeah.
Do they get
You can start at 12 if you want.
Yeah. The same thing
And
we all
Swamp
did.
leads things off for McNamara, and an island for Kenji, who would like to play mountains for the next couple turns here. He is holding a Faded Conflagration. He's got to worry now. He saw those 2 Disciple of Phoenix.
It's true.
Right, he's got to really. It's really difficult for him to like sit on a card like Faded Conflagration and find the right spot for it.
It's a good point.
Attention players in draft number 37. Draft number 37. Please report to the side events meeting area at this time. We're ready to get started.
Keeps both. From a Read the Bones.
I'm at 18 next.
Okay.
So you play first, you can get away with Read the Bones as your first spell. You draw first, if that's
Yeah.
your first spell, you wind up at 8.
There's a Crackling Triton. Right, and a card that kind of just goes around the table. If there's not a blue-red drafter,
Right.
kind of like, well, maybe I'll play it. Maybe it'll be 22. Maybe it'll be 23 in my blue deck. But it's kind of nice when you're in these colors and you can sort of wait on it. Servant of Timurat.
Once again, Magic players, at the 3 o'clock two-headed giant event, your seedings for deck construction have been posted on the Chandra board in the middle of the play area. Once again, Magic players, in the 3
Blast
o'clock
that, right?
two-headed
What's
giant
that?
event,
Blast that out of the way, right?
for deck construction.
He's considering. I mean, you can just get a free attack here too, right? Like, he's gonna block.
Weird. So you get Chorus?
Yeah.
Chorus of the Tides? I don't know. I might have want to get that out of the way. Well, there's no regeneration mana. There's no Disciple coming
Right.
down.
That's right. But I guess even on Disciple, he can sort of control
Protect
what
it.
he shows them.
Is it going to get suited up by Alciad here, though?
That
Yes.
seems counter.
It does, yeah. Vigilance is not the ability you want on your Servant of Timber.
Oh, no. Instead, we get a keepsake Gorgon.
That's 5 toughness.
That is a kill. Yep, an upkeep. Faded Conflagration. Get that
better.
keepsake
All right, yeah.
Gorgon the heck out of here.
Kenji's patience was rewarded there.
Get his ugly face away.
Oh, does he have Anger of the Gods in his hand?
He does.
Yeah, you don't conflagrate the Servant with Anger of Gods in your hand.
It
Although,
looks like
yeah,
there's a. Looks like we got a lightning strike. That he's putting 2 down, drawing a blue card. Oh, he drew Divination instead. Doesn't matter. He can't do anything else this turn.
right, it's just a question of like if a Disciple comes down, what is he going to have to show? It's controlling
Right.
that.
Right. He's got double Divination in hand. He's got a Griptide and a Chimera. And the Anger of the Gods.
But no land?
Right.
He
He
kept
just,
spell.
yeah, does not have a 5th land.
Interesting. I guess with 2 Divinations. I mean, Lightning Strike's clearly good. But I guess he drew Griptide? Sure, block. Oh, Wing Seed. Now, how do you play the Wingsteed Rider here? What tricks do you want to play around? Or do you just Griptide it?
Yeah, he's just gonna run
attack.
in. He's like, if you have a trick, I'm gonna lightning strike.
Yeah, he's going to say, go ahead and chorus, and now I can respond to your trick with my lightning
Right.
strike. If you're willing to trade, I'm willing to trade.
Right.
I like that line.
Yeah. I mean, it's actually not much. I mean, right, Brendan can't really do anything there because then Kenji can just flip over the Crackling Triton if he does
that's
have
true.
a trick.
That's true.
Now he has lightning strike up. Crackling Triton becomes really annoying in some games. You're just like kind of like, okay, I'll do this. Oh, you still got that stupid Crackling Triton.
Yes. I hear you. Doesn't happen very often because most people don't like blue-red.
3 mana.
I don't want to bestow this. I don't want Servant of Timurat to have vigilance. Just play a 2/2. Yeah, attack into it. Again, if Brendan has a trick, Kenji's been sitting on that last strike.
Yep.
I mean, on the lightning strike very patiently.
Yeah. Here we go. Ill-Tempered Cyclops with the
Nice.
mana to get big.
Nice.
And you know that divination, he went from 4 lands without missing a drop to right up to 6.
Sealed event number 38. Please report to the side event meeting area at this time. We're ready to get started. Once again, sealed event number 38. Please report to the side event meeting area at this time.
Divine Verdict means he can attack with impunity here.
So what do you do if you're Kenji? Do you just?
I mean,
clearly
you-
representing
you-
a trick. You've got lightning strike to respond. Divine Verdict is awfully hard to play around.
Yeah. Well, it's almost impossible to play around because
Right.
what are you going to do then? Just like let him
attack.
divine attack, let him
Exactly.
divine verdict you on your attack step.
Right, right. That seems pretty reasonable. Weird little race here.
Yeah, another Triton coming
Servant
in
just
hand.
slowing everybody down.
Yeah. Triton number 2.
Sure. Only the one.
Oh,
blue
or
mana for
divination.
Kenji. He's pinched on blue. Like 5 mountains, only 1 island. What did he went 9/8, right?
Yeah.
Sides for the Triton. Yeah, I mean, if he knew he was going to draw an island, I think he would have happily divinationed and then
Right.
Tritoned, but doesn't want to not add to the board here.
That gamble is always the card draw to find.
I know.
The
I know.
extra.
I always want to do it. I always know it's wrong. I do it about a third of the time anyway.
The shuffler won't hate me this time.
Let's not even go down the shuffler truther rabbit hole.
Please report to the side event meeting area. Get started.
you have anything at the end there?
He's like, block with Triton.
Oh, okay. So if you did not, if you can't block, you block what?
How about Return Centaur? What do we get? Nimbus Naiad, Island, and 2 cards I couldn't see. It looked like spells.
Yeah, I can't make out what those cards are, but
Attention players in standard event number 33. Standard event number 33. Please report to the side event meeting area at this time. Standard event 33.
Island. Helps. Lets him divination with grip tied up. Lets him leave lots of stuff up.
oh, you're gonna get a double block here on something.
Really? What's he get, a 2/4 and a 2/2? Yeah, he doesn't even get blown out by a trick, right? If you lightning strike Alcid, the Centaur just bounces. Although that's probably the right play. Oh, you grip tied Centaur and then munch the Alcid. Yup. Take 2 and your guy dies. Yeah, nice little 2-for-1.
Magic players.
And you still have your lightning strike on hand.
Right. That's a nice little 2-for-1.
Yeah. And Kenji still got just a fistful of cards.
Divination. Let's get some more. I thought blue-red was supposed to suck. This looks fine. It's a little slow, but I mean he's got answers for lots of things.
Well, you know, it starts off with getting opening Fated Conflagration, getting past Fated Conflagration.
Is that the secret?
That might be part of it.
Hey, sometimes that happens.
Yeah.
He's a nice guy. Yeah.
I was telling Marshall I've had Fated Infatuation decks with, you know, Mnemonic Wall. You do a lot of scrying.
Sure. Servant playing defense now? Brendan trying to size it up. How come he still has so many cards in his hand?
Centaur. You. 3 lands and
3
a
lands and a
service.
2-head. Kenji's happy not to have those on top of his deck. Although again, seems like he might be down to single-digit cards at this point.
I need the team of Asselin, Giraldo, Robert, and the team of Madden, Alcock, Bilodeau. Please come to the side event stage. Asselin, Giraldo, Robert, and Madden, Alcock, Bilodeau. Please come to the side event stage.
Plays Prescient Chimera first. Time is dwindling here, by the way.
Yeah, 10 minutes left in the round.
You know, as you said, a draw is not in the best interests of either player here.
True. Kenji looks like he's in decent shape here. I mean, I know Brendan's got some super powerful things. I mean, Kenji probably doesn't want all the non-Gorgons to die, for example.
I am going to March of the Return. You get back Wingsteed Rider and Hythonia the Cruel. Or, I'm sorry, Keepsake Gorgon. But is he's not going to play Wingsteed Rider here.
So, update from Buenos Aires.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Paulo Vitor Damo de Rosa. 2-0.
Qualified for a Pro Tour here.
I think he's already qualified for the Pro Tour via the Hall of Fame, but got to be feeling good. He's the first his was the first quarterfinal to finish, and quick 2-0 and through to the semis.
Nice. So a Stone Shark Giant in hand now for Kenji.
Okay. Yeah, team.
Rawr.
Players in the
So that's a pair of bounces plus the Chimera.
Yep.
outside in the lobby.
Doesn't even get to regenerate his servant.
Interested in playing
Funny.
an 8-person on-demand event, please remember that we are closing registration at 5 p.m.
Stun shock time?
Once again,
Yep.
1 hour and 30 minutes to register for
He's got almost lethal burn,
Hey, he's got
right?
he's got
Lightning
7
strike.
points of burn,
Triton Lightning Strike is 7, and his
Yeah.
opponent's on 8.
and he's got a flyer.
And he's got a Stun Shock Giant.
Yeah. So there are a lot of holes in the dam that McNamara needs to plug here.
Seems like he's going to run out of fingers.
He's running out of toes.
Standard winner box players number 33 to the
All right.
seating area.
Step 1, the air. Ish. He's going to attempt to.
Oh, yeah.
put
Lightning
that-
Strike his
yeah.
response.
No,
Yeah,
okay.
That's it. Just the flyer
Wow.
and the 2 Tritons. Kenji Egashira. New Kenji.
New Kenji.
Still live. 2 more rounds to go. 4 down today, 2 to go.